So I was thinking about how we tackle burnout while keeping the patient experience elevated or the customer experience elevated in caregiving organizations. And the takeaway that I got from the conference that I attended, I spoke and exhibited and had a couple of my books there in an author showcase in Florida. Just got back from that. The takeaway for me was I realized why so many people struggle, and myself previously in my career, struggle with conferences is not because it's a bad experience. It's a fantastic experience. It's like drinking from a fire hose. You get so many great ideas. You don't know where to start. And so you might start on a few, you might not know where to start, so you don't start on any. And then all the energy and all the momentum and all the insights are lost because there's a lot of energy at a conference. But then when you get back into the everyday, it goes away. That's where my on-site workshop, Customer Discovery, is different, because it gives your team low or no cost ways to start building into their lives intentional self-care. It doesn't have to be complicated. Matter of fact, it shouldn't be complicated. It should be simple, something they can stick with. But they need some ideas, and then they need someone to kind of lay out a bit of a game plan for them. Why? Because if they already had a game plan, they'd be following it, they'd be doing it. But because they don't have a game plan, and there's so many different things they can do, it's good to hear from someone. Here are several ideas. Start with one. Build that into your life, then add another. But don't try to do too many. Just add one, and then add another, and it becomes a habit in your life, a positive habit, and that's how self-care can stick. But they need to hear that from somebody they trust. They need to hear that from somebody that's spoken a lot about this. They need to hear that from someone who's going to encourage them and then make it doable. I do an excellent job of taking big ideas and breaking them down into bite-sized, doable chunks. So they end up eating the cake at the end of the day, rather than just like, I can't eat all that, one bite at a time. If that resonates with you and you'd like to have a 15-minute, no obligation conversation to talk about, what does this look like? How does this work? How can we do this across our staff so that the entire team can? That's why I do an entire day. You got me for the day. So let me support your entire team across shifts so that the whole organization gets that input. Click on the link. Let's have a conversation. It's not the lack of great ideas out there. It's that your team needs a system, they need a game plan, and they need it to be doable. And that's what customer discovery, that's what helps them achieve. I look forward to talking to you.